Good evening, you guys. I'm going to be demonstrating a video to y'all. This is an onion video. This video is for people that are in relationships where the other person is not a very nice person. So what you're going to be doing with this work, or what I'm going to be doing for the work, is actually making my target afraid of losing the person they're treating bad. There's a lot of relationships out there. It could be either male or female or whatever, that kind of take advantage or for granted the person that they're with. And this onion spell is actually going to make that person realize that if they continue doing what they're doing, they will lose the person that they're with. Therefore, the onion's going to make them feel regret, and they're going to want to cry, or they're going to feel like they want to cry whenever they want to treat them bad. Or if they do, they're going to feel really regretful and bad about it. The side effect to this kind of spell is if you work it to somebody that's very weak, even if they're mean, you may make them very obsessive with you, okay? So not that some people don't mind for the person that they love to be obsessive with them, but a lot of the love spells that I do, the opposite person becomes very obsessive with the client that I work with. So this is one of those. So you have to be very careful and know that this is what you're going to want from the person you're with. Yeah, we all want our partner to treat us well, but if the person is, like I said, very weak-minded and can be susceptible to certain things, this is going to make them very obsessive with you, okay? So you'd want to do something like a lot lighter for somebody that's a lot weaker. For this was a very strong spell. You're going to need an onion, and when I cook, I use sweet onion. So I went out and I just got a Spanish onion. The Spanish onion is a lot stronger. It's not as sweet as the sweet onion. So we got that going on here. I cut the bottom part off, made it flat because I need it to stand. And then I hollowed out the inside. There you go. It doesn't matter if the shell stays on or not. It came off, it's okay. If it does, collect it because it's great for prosperity. I think I done a spell work on burning. Oops, there you go. That one just turned off. I've done a spell work on burning of, let me just turn on with the candle I have over here, because I don't have any matches on hand. When you burn your onions and garlic peels, what they're for, and I collect them when I'm cooking, so I always collect onion peels for money and the garlic peels for removing negative energies, but that's a whole other story. Let's get back on this track. So we're going to need 2 pieces of paper, right? One with each person. One's the target and one is one's the target and one is the client here. And what I'm going to be doing, once the hole is there, I still have a piece of the onion here. The person's name been written on here. The person I'm going to be working with, their name is 6 times. If it's a man you're working, you're going to write him down from 5 to 6 times. If it's a female, 3 times is enough, but I always like to write more than 3 times because I like to really get their attention. You're then going to take this piece of paper and the leftover onion, you're going to place it on the name. All right, you're going to rub it on there. And while you're rubbing it, you're putting the intention that they feel regret and pain every time that they hurt us with their words, every time that they mistreat us, every time that they put you down, or every time that they look at another person, male or female, whatever that is. So it's pretty wet now, right? So I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Close it. Close it down. Close it down. All right. I'm going to place that at the bottom of my onion here. So this is why I don't want it completely gone. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a little piece of onion because I do not want it to fall out. Just a little flat platform there to kind of prevent it from actually like flopping out. We don't want it to fall out. We want it to be for it to be retained in there. All right, so I just kind of covered up the little hole a little bit. Let's put our name in here now, okay? So above that name, our target, we're going to add some peppercorns, black peppercorns. And I'm just going to get a little handful or a little pinch to make sure that I cover the whole name of peppercorns. Pepper and peppercorns can be used for so many multitude things, removing negativity, banishing things, giving strength and power. So there's a whole show I can do on or a whole video I could do on peppercorns, and I will one day. So we got the peppercorns in there above of the top of the picture. Let's put that down now. The next thing I'm going to be adding to this is I'm going to be adding some molasses right on top of this. All right, let's go ahead and put our molasses. Remember I told you guys in one of the videos molasses are good for like hard situations, and this is what I'm telling you. This is a very strong spell work. Okay, next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding some cinnamon. Putting your intention into it. Remember what you're doing. I'm going to take the client's information here. For this one, I'm going to be adding some of the Extreme Love Domination oil. Okay, remember, this is the way I'm doing it. Everybody's got their way of doing it. This is what I am doing. I'm going to fold this picture, this name, right? And I'm going to put it, before I put it in there, I'm going to put in some Spanish Witch's Love Powder. The reason I'm using this stuff is because this one of the ingredients in this stuff, and it smells amazing, guys. If you haven't bought this stuff, it's so extremely effective, and it smells beautiful. One of the things in here is roses. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Okay, and it's got a lot of other aphrodisiacs and a lot of other beautiful herbs to make it what it is. So we're going to place that on top of the Spanish Witch. So now what we're doing is we're drawing this person up to you with the suction of the powder and the molasses. Now we're going to add the clove. So again, we're pulling this person up to you, okay? We're pulling this person to look at you, all right? To cause them pain when they treat you badly. The next thing, I'm looking around because I don't want to miss anything. I'm going to now add some honey. Make sure that I'm comfortable with what's going on here. Putting my intention into it. That's what it looks like. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a white candle here. That's going to burn on top of this. It's going to go right into the goo. It's going to melt into there when it does, okay? And I'll tell you what you do afterwards. So the way I'm going to turn this on is I'm literally going to turn it on with matches or with this lit pink candle that I already have going here. Okay, there it is. We're going to stick it in there in the goo. It should stay up because of the honey and all the stuff we have in there. This is what it looks like right here. All right, I'm going to do this for 3 days. Okay, once it's done for 3 days, once I've burned a candle for 3 days, I'm going to take this onion, I'm going to wrap it up in a bag, and I am going to, okay, so the client's not with me. I'm going to bury it for the client. But let's say this was for me. I would take this and I would bury it in my home, in the back of my home, or in the front of my garden. Since the client is not with me, I can bury it, or I can just get it and throw it away. It'll be fine because the casting has been done. But when I do castings for myself, if you're doing them for yourself, if it's a positive thing, keep it with you if you can, all right? So 3 days, this is a regret spell to make the person that's treating you bad kind of snap to their senses and stop. It's extremely powerful. So please be very mindful who you're going to do it on. Blessings, guys.